What's going on, everybody? So today we're going to be playing some top ladder here with Firebow, and I'm pretty darn excited to play this deck because I've been having a lot of fun playing Firebow recently and getting some cheese with the Evo Wizard. And of course, next season we're going to be able to play some Hero Wizard whenever it does get that buff. I think it's a little bit too weak still to play right now. But yeah, it's getting towards the end of the season, so I need to start pushing up my main account. And I thought, what better way to do that than grind some Firebow for y'all? But looks like he's got maybe MK Prince, that one kind of a little bit old school deck now. It's crazy to think that this is an old school deck because it doesn't seem like it was that long ago that it was meta, but maybe like about 8 months or so. I'm going to go log on this Musketeer right here to kill that, and the Wizard should get that shot off. Perfect. It takes one shot from the Muskie, but yeah, this matchup should be fine as long as we don't, get overwhelmed, of course, by the Princes. I think Prince is going to be the hardest thing to kill. I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this to freeze on top of that right there, and that should be enough. And hopefully this knight can just kind of waddle on over to the tower and force him to play something. We can grab the king tower activation off these wall breakers as well. Of course, perfect timing on that. If you guys don't know how to do it, there you go. It's a kind of a hard timing to get used to, but once you get used to that exact placement, it's kind of a lot easier, honestly. It just takes a couple reps of doing the same thing over and over. I've been noticing that the graveyard activation has been hard for me because you have to time it literally in a 0.2 or 0.3 second radius, and it's kind of difficult because I keep messing it up. Earlier today, I got on and tried to activate the king tower with the graveyard and missed, I think, 10 times in a row or something crazy. Wait a minute, he just played 6 elixir. That means he does not have enough for an MK. I'm pretty sure this is the correct move right here. We're gonna get the Wizard to connect on tower 2 probably, unless he goes for a late MK. I thought he might try and defend without MKing, but now he's gonna have to MK for sure. Prince comes down, that's fine. We can just let the Wizard shield die right there, and then I can just go for a Skellies on top of this Prince once it's charging towards my What? Hello? Did y'all see that? Oh no, I can't place my knight. No! Oh my... Wait, I just realized I forgot to turn off my Wi-Fi and I'm playing on data. Oh my goodness gracious. What is happening? Hello? Wizard? I'm done. This guy doesn't seem too happy to see me. He's hitting an angry face in the first 2 seconds, but that was kind of a funny loss, I'm not gonna lie. I turned off my Wi-Fi now, so there's no way we lag out again, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I mean, I could still lag out, but the odds are definitely a lot lower now. What a first game, literally first game on. But just gonna go Ice Spirit like this right here, and I felt like we had that domination. What is this guy doing? 10 elixir at the bridge, first play of the game, basically? Oh no. What happened to this generation of Clash Royalers? I sound like an old head now talking about that, but bro, come on, what is that? Come on, dude. Okay, he actually abilities. I'm gonna shove an Expo on 0 because he should not have elixir right now. I'm pretty sure this has to connect. I mean, he could go maybe Valkyrie on 0, but the Wizard should take it out if he does. Yeah, and he doesn't even have enough for Barbell right away, so now he has to go for it late. I can go Ice Spirit like this. I can log, and this has to be a connection. There's no way he has enough for Ice Wizard. I'm gonna go Skellies. He could Ice Wizard probably like in a second or two right here, any day now. There it is. So we get a nice lock on tower. He gets punished, and well deservedly too. What in the world are you doing, dude? Come on, Goblinstein Graveyard for no reason? Like, what? Whatever. I'm gonna go for the knight like this to defend that Wizard right there. He's probably going to evolution cage this. I just realized what he's probably going to do. I mean, am I going to try and force something with this? Probably not. Let me just chill and reset. He's going to go Evo cage for that. Yeah, he does. So I'm looking for the king tower activation in this matchup. This is actually a pretty darn hard matchup for me. We don't really have a good building, of course, to take out the Steins, and the Wizard can die to poison for the most part. I guess Wizard Evo doesn't die to poison though, so that's kind of one thing I could use to my advantage. He does poison that. Okay. Doesn't have Barbell in rotation unless I'm crazy. Maybe he's 1 card away. I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this right here. That's going to kill the cage, and then I can just go log as well. And yeah, he's going to have to play a Valk or a... I think, just a Valkyrie is all he has in cycle for that. I'm going to go Expo just to force out the Goblinstein on this opposite side. Knight to predict the Stein. Okay. I kind of like this. Can I get the King Tower with this Valk? I don't think so, right? Nah, I don't think it's going to be able to activate. I'm pretty sure I cannot. Yeah, there's no way. I'm going to go for the Tornado anyways. Yeah, there's not enough suction on that, unfortunately, but it's fine. I mean, we're still in a good spot to use this Goblinstein, and we're up about 800 damage right here. So I could go Knight the back. I could go Wizard. He goes Cage. I'm actually going to do something kind of just defensive here, and probably defensive Expo. I'm going to defensive Expo to make sure we can hit the cage. We get the Ice Wiz in there too, which is kind of good. He might Stein the bridge. He goes for the poison instead, and that's exactly what I want him to do, because now I can use my Wizard kind of freely, and it's going to get lots of value for me. Oh man, I want to rocket that so bad. But I'm going to refrain myself. I'm just going to go for the log instead and keep our wizard alive for a bit longer. Okay, that barb is going to kill the wizard pretty much completely, but I can block for it with the skellies. Okay, let's go knight. Let's go tornado. Can I time it correctly, please? No, I did it a little bit too early, I think. Shoot, that was close, but not quite the right timing. It's kind of hard to do. Like, it takes a lot of time. I still get it like less than 50% of the time, even though I know the exact timing. I just can't do it correctly. It's a mental thing probably, but that's going to go ahead and take out that Valkyrie. He has to go poison and barbell, which is kind of good for me. I'm going to knight to keep this alive for a bit longer because I think we need to start pressuring this opposite lane. Maybe not, because he literally spent his whole entire bar over there defending it. So maybe he's not going to allow us to do that, but I'm going to go defensive expo again right here. There's the cage. Okay. So how do we want to, like, what do we do here? What do we proceed with? I think our strategy is going to be rocket cycle tornadoing his tower on the right-hand side, like right here. Oof. You know what? I'm going to go for the log like this. I'm going to go... Let's go knight. I'm not going to rocket. He's going to stein the bridge. Yep, there it is. I'm going to skellies for the graveyard preemptively. Drop the wizard as well. Yes, perfect patience. I was so close to rocketing his tower with the Valk, but I'm really glad I did not, because now we can actually maybe do something on offense. And I'm going to go expo on this left-hand side to force him to play a bunch of units over here. I don't really expect this to connect, but it's going to force him to really think about it, right? So I'm going to go knight evolution in front of my wizard, and then I can just go for a ice spirit 2 to block the barbell. Perfect. Log as well. Keep that alive. Come on. All right, not too shabby. Wizard is going to connect on that ice wizard too. I'm going to go for a wizard up top like this in case he plays something on top of my other wizard. Wow, that's a tongue twister. I'm going to tornado everything together. There's the poison, so I'm just going to rocket his tower here. I feel like that poison was too aggressive. And I can get away with just rocketing his tower, hopefully. Let's go for the log like this, knight up top, then I can wizard down low for the graveyard prediction. Nice. I can go for the skellies as well. I can also go ice spirit for that one graveyard that spawns on the inside tile. Perfect. I can go for... Actually, I'm not going to log, because the wizard should take it out. I'm going to go defensive expo instead, and then knight to tank for his ice wizard. And 30 seconds left. I need 2 more rockets. I need to defend perfectly. Come on. This is an intense game. I can go for a rocket tornado to get this stein and the brawler hopefully in here. Maybe. Nice rocket tornado. Beautiful right there. Wow. That was huge. Let's go ice spirit 2, then knight for the inside tile graveyard again. And yep, we are dominating this match right here. This should be a bad matchup, but we made this one look good for us. I can go for the rocket one more time. Tornado to pull everything back. Just one more time for good measure. Oh, I missed my tornado. If I lose because of this, I'll rage so hard. Now we're good. Not enough time for him to do anything, and we are going to secure the victory against Graveyard Goblinstein Valk, which is a really, really toxic deck, one of the best decks in the game right now, and is super boosted and getting it nerfed next season. But yeah, nice win right there. We're facing that one Fortnite guy right here, and he's not happy to see me either. Dang, nobody wants to face me. Why is this so sad? I just want to be faced. Is that... Wow, that's tongue twister. But he has Valkyrie. Could be the same deck we just faced. Hopefully not. I don't like facing Graveyard. I'll be honest. Does anyone like facing Graveyard? Not me. I mean, surely nobody does. You'd be insane to want to face Graveyard this season with how broken it is. But he's going to have Furnace and Valk, so could be... Graveyard could be really still anything. I'm going to go Log as well. He has Berserker. Okay, interesting. Could be Drill, potentially. Wow, that's on Tower. Oh, Wizard is the MVP of this game. I'm telling you, this card is nasty. I'm going to go here, the back. Okay, he probably does actually have Graveyard. I'm going to go Defensive Expo right now, and then just gotta wait for him to do something. The poison comes down to kill my skellies and the expo. That's fine. And now we know for pretty much confirmed that it is some version of Graveyard. I would say it's kind of nice to have Wizard evolution against Graveyard, because we can just stack it and it'll take out everything. And then even if he poisons, it's still on like 30% health or something. I don't know exactly what the percentages is. I'm not completely a nerd sometimes. Let's go for the wizard like this right here to just kill the Valkyrie, and we should be in a good situation. But yeah, today was an interesting day for me so far, because you ever just realize that, you know, you have so much control over the decisions you make in your own life. Like, sometimes you just like forget that you have free will and willpower to do things that you want to do. Like, genuinely, I literally just like had this thought cross my mind, and I was like, why don't I just like do something that would be fun for me right now? Like, what's stopping me from doing it? And it would be like, whether like I think about it, and then I'm just like, oh, maybe I'm just being too lazy, or maybe I'm just not, you know, giving myself time to do things that I want to do really outside of like my basic lively routine, and that I need to do. Like, you know, you always think about things that you need to do, but you never really think about things that you want to do besides when you're like a kid, you know. because then you don't have any responsibility. So I thought about that today. I thought it was kind of funny, I guess, but I kind of don't want to face this card right here, but we're good. Skellies are going to clean up as well. Not the greatest defense in my life, but it actually worked out pretty darn good. And now pretty much from this spot, we can do similar to what we did last game, just defensive expo, and then we can spell cycle this guy since we are in almost 2 rocket range. We'll see what he does want to do. I can just go wizard evolution in the back. Furnace comes down. Yeah, there's no way he's breaking through. If he goes for a Valk at the bridge, yep, I'm just going to rocket the Furnace and the Valkyrie right here, and then I can just go for the Larrys as well. We are looking very, very good. Wizard's going to clean up shop. He vines, but that's completely a waste because we have the expo already down, and yeah, that, I mean, it gets him 1 graveyard shot, but that graveyard is just broken. That's why. Let's go for the expo in the center of the map, and then that Ice Spirit jumps. He's going to have a hard time defending this. 8 seconds remain. He poisons the King Tower. You can't blame him. We do control that game very, very well right there and end up with a win. We are up against El Pulpo in this next match. Is that a Chef Tower? I have not seen a Chef Tower in so long. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to see one. And that's exactly why. Oh my gosh. First play of the game, Peck at the back. I don't have Expo and Cycle either, so I have to be forced to Wizard, which really sucks because if he has a Fisherman, I could easily lose this game right here. So I'm going to go Knight, and just in case he has Fisherman, that should be fine. He has Tornado. Okay, so I'm going to log that off right there. Wizard should do a few hits, and I've got Rocket if he plays like a Goblin Giant. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Okay, so he's got Bats and Tornado. What an interesting deck. Is he playing Balloon? Yep, he is. All right, you know what? That could have been a lot worse. I could have easily lost right there. If things didn't really turn out my way and he caught me off guard. But luckily, we kind of just played safe, and the Wizard, although it didn't get that much value, it did enough to damage the P.E.K.K.A. So I'm not mad about the start. He's probably going to P.E.K.K.A. the back again. I really would not be surprised if we see another one drop down sometime soon. He's 1 card away, or is he back to it right now? I can't remember. I'm going to go Knight the back, though, right here and see. Oh, my gosh, this is actually happening. I feel literally like I'm playing in that one meta. You guys know which one. Going to go Defensive Expo like this right now, and then see what he does want to do with this information. I mean, I'm gonna go Ice Spirit like this on the left. I've got Larry's to defend the P.E.K.K.A. I mean, there's really, oh my gosh, what in the world is this deck? Let's go Wizard down low. That should kill the P.E.K.K.A. and the Baby Dragon, hopefully. No, it doesn't hit the Baby Dragon, which kind of sucks. Don't you dare swing, P.E.K.K.A. Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. Wait, Evo P.E.K.K.A. getting a buff next season? That seemed like it was pretty good to me right there. I don't know, that's just my opinion, but I think that's going to be fine. He's probably going to go Balloon sometime here shortly. I do have Knight, though, going towards his tower, so he has to defend that if he doesn't want to take damage. So he's going to Balloon. I'm actually just going to commit to getting the activation here. I could rocket and only take death damage, but I think the better play is to get the activation to just have that defensive help the rest of the match, because he's got a really annoying deck, you know, just a bunch of cards that can cause you struggles. He does not P.E.K.K.A. the back. I was trying to predict it there with my Expo, not gonna lie. Let's go Skellies on top of this P.E.K.K.A. That should be, what the heck? Oh, nah, that interaction was, I swear I put them in time. I'm gonna go log like this. It's fine, though. We're still chilling. We need to get back around to our Evolution Wizard. I'm gonna go Ice Spirit with this right here, and then he might Balloon other lanes, so I'm gonna have to cycle back to my Wizard. I've got it back in rotation. If he does Balloon, yep, there it is. I'm just gonna drop Evo Wizard down. I'm not sure why he ballooned by itself. I guess maybe just to cycle, honestly, is probably his best bet right there. But he goes for the Bats in the back, too. I guess I'll just Tornado. My cycle is kind of chopped, so I'm just going to go for the Expo on defense instead right here and reset fully. He's going to pack up probably the bridge. I wouldn't be surprised if there it is. So Knight's on tower on the left-hand side. How do I stop this push? That is the question. I'm going to go Skellies early like this. I'm going to Ice Spirit up top. I'm going to go for another Wizard down low to DPS down this P.E.K.K.A. And those 2 Barbarians, too. He's got a Fireball? Wait, what? Did I know he had Fireball? I don't think I knew that because he hadn't played it yet, unless I'm crazy. If he had played it and I forgot it already, then I have the worst memory of all time. But I'm going to go Ice Spirit down low right here. Do I need to? Yeah, I need to Wizard this since he plays the, whatever it's called, the Balloon, too. I'm going to go Knight to tank for the Baby Drag. Then I can Tornado everything back to make sure we don't lose the game. Hopefully no death damage, too. That would be epic. Yep. Okay, we're decent here. Let's go Defensive Expo once I get to 10 Elixir. Oh, my gosh, this guy, man. This guy is crazy. I'm going to Ice Spirit, too. I'm going to go Larry's to keep our Wizard alive for the time being, and that should be decent. He does go for the Baby Dragon. I'm just going to let those Barbarians connect on my Expo. Maybe not, actually. They do not connect. I lied to you. Let's go for the Wizard over here, and then since he played a Balloon right there, I'm just going to go Expo like this. He's going to zap, but now he's going to have no Elixir. Please zap, please zap, please zap, please zap. Yep, he lost. I'm pretty sure because I can just pull this back with my Tornado, and then I can log on the Barbarians whenever he places them at the bridge that he has no other choice. So yeah, that should be GG's, I think. It's going to connect enough to where we get the tower, don't even have to rocket, and that's going to be a nice victory against a very weird off-meta deck. Okay, Kyle. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you, sir. We're gonna have to take some trophies from you here. I'm sorry to tell you, Kyle, but I'm gonna go log on top of his Electro Spirit right there. Could be RG, could be Expo. What else has Electro Spirit in it? I think that's about it, pretty much. I'm gonna go Knight the back and see. He has Knight as well, so it's probably going to be. Wow, I just realized he doesn't have Hero Knight. Holy, not pay to win. This range isn't that high, so I guess a lot less people have spent $15 on a singular card. But anyways, that wizard should clean up. He's got Tesla. I'm just going to go Expo with this since he just played his knight, his archers, and I feel like we're in a good spot to go Expo here. Let's see what he wants to do for this. Okay, he goes Expo too. All right, so we have two ways to play this. I'm going to wait a second here, and then I'm going to go knight later so I can afford my log to pre-log his skellies. That's what I'm thinking right now. He goes for the knight as well. I'm going to log for the skellies. Did we get them? We do. Okay, and then I need to protect my Expo on this other side with my Larrys. He's going to log probably. But even though he logs, I can go Ice Spirit like this to get some more damage. We get the Expo on tower, and I think we're going to come out just a little bit shy of him in damage in this situation. But honestly, I think that's a fine start because now we're going opposite lane. I have the Wizard evolution. I've got the Knight evolution in rotation, and we should be fine. He also doesn't have Hero Knight, which is good for me because, of course, that card is broken as heck. We probably actually would have lost the game if he did have Hero Knight right there because he could have beaconed instead of logging, and I would have gotten 0 damage. But I'm going to go defensive Expo. He might Fireball my tower, depending on how he wants to play this. He does Fireball my tower. Okay, so all I'm going to do once we get a little more elixir here is just go for the rocket on his tower. The reason I think we can get away with this is because I have both my heroes, or my evos in cycle, rather, and he cannot really break through. We're almost in double elixir. I need double elixir to hurry up, though, because he's going to go Expo at the bridge. All right, this could be a little interesting. Let's go. I'm going to go with my knight first, and then I'm going to go for the log. We need this Evo Knight to be the GOAT. Anyone asking why I use Evo Knight over Hero Knight, this is a perfect example of why, but I'm going to go Wizard like this, too, just to make sure that dies, and yeah, we're in a great spot right here. The Wizard's going to be kind of awkward for him to defend as well. I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this to force him to play more cards. He's going to probably just go Archers low or something on this. Yeah, he goes Evo Archers, and then he's probably going to Knight too. Yeah, so I'm just going to go Defensive Expo one more time, and then he might Expo himself. If he does, I'm going to go Knight then Log. Yeah, that's completely fine with me. This Log should do a good job of taking stuff out. I can go Larry's too to block the Archer shots, and then I need to get back to a Knight or something here. Wow, this guy's got a little, like, infinite elixir or something. I honestly don't know how he played another Archers and another Knight in front of that Expo, but he's going to Fireball this probably, if I had to guess, yeah. So now we're going to be down about 300 damage, 400 damage-ish. I need to... What is the move here? Do I Expo on offense, or do I try and Rocket? I think... I don't know. I'm going to try and Defensive Expo. This might be the wrong play, but I think this could be a good situation. Yes, we get the perfect timing on when he went for his Expo, so that's really, really good for me. I'm going to go Knight like this right here, and I think we made the right decision. Let's find out. I'm going to go Wizard as well. He cannot Fireball that in the tower, which is good. He's going to go for the Fireball on the Knight instead. I'm going to go Skellies up top to make sure that doesn't connect on my Expo right away, and then now I think it's time for me to be the person going offensive Expos here, trying to dictate the pace of the game maybe. Let's go Ice Spirit like this. He could go Knight Tesla or something. He's probably going to Tesla, so I'm just going to get the Knight down right away and then see what he does want to do. I can Log Tornado these Archers. That should be a lock on tower. Wait, what is he doing? That's on tower. There's no way. He has no elixir, I think. I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this. Expo connects. I can go Knight to tank for the Expo, and we are in business. That should be game over. Evil Archers can't kill my Expo in time, and yeah, nice patience right there. He tried to be a little bit too aggressive, and it ended up costing him, but GG's. Okay, we're up against this individual right here. It feels like so long ago that I lost that game to my Wi-Fi now, but just going to go Ice Spirit like this and see what he does want to do for that. A little connection? I'll take that. We get, what is that? How much does an Ice Spirit do? 100 and, oh gosh, 141? Oh no, my math's definitely terrible. Is it 161? I think it's 161. Is that correct? If I'm right on that, then you guys got to give me a round of applause for that quick math, because I'm not good at it at all. So he's got a healer, and he's got probably Golem or E-Golem. That's pretty much the only decks that run healer. Maybe the occasional like Giant or something. I actually faced, I'm not even kidding, this was a deck I faced earlier, Monk, Healer, Giants, Electro Dragon, and I almost got cheesed. It was so close, but luckily I got like a really nice rocket off on everything before he could get the Monk ability. Man, it was the scariest moment of my life. There was literally a Healer, Monk, E-Drag Giant coming at me, like with a Rage spell, I think, as well. It was terrifying. That's not going to hit my tower, right? Oh, dang, that sucks. I should have logged right there. I actually think I might have been able to get the King Tower activated if I tornadoed like beautifully and perfectly times, but I'm a noob, so that didn't happen. He's going to Skeleton Dragons the back. It's definitely Golem then. Let's go Larry's. Let's go, I guess Wizard right here to kill these Skeleton Dragons, and that's going to clean it up in a decent manner. I love the Evo Wizard. It's literally so fun to play. I actually have so much fun with this card compared to anything else in this game. I'm going to go for the Expo with this, I think in a second here. He does go for that. I'm not going to Expo anymore because he bar build. Okay. So that's fine. I'm going to Ice Spirit too to freeze that. The Wizard cleans up everything sort of, kind of, and then I could just go for a Knight to back. I don't want to play... Oh, see, we have a dilemma here. Do I go Expo at the bridge? I think I'm going to Expo the middle because this is going to force him to play a ground card. He doesn't have Healer, which would be his best counter to this. I actually don't believe that Tornado would even pull the E-Drag into range, so there's no point in NATOing that E-Dragon right there. Hopefully this can all die, and we should be in a fine situation here. Wizard's going to connect on tower as well, which is going to be pretty solid. No, it's not. I lied to you all. Let's go Skedlies like this, and then I can go up for the Ice Spirit again. He's probably going to go for another Collector sometime soon. He just straight Golems. You know what? This is risky, but I'm going to go Expo other lane. Then I've got my Evo Wizard right here to kill his healer and whatever else he wants to deploy. I'm guessing E-Drag's going to come down at some point. There's the E-Drag. Let me go Ice Spirit like this to hopefully freeze it. Jump! No! I hate that. Okay, it's fine. It's whatever. Wizard is... Dude, look at the Wizard. It's going to stay on the bridge too. No way. That's so much value. Let's go. Let's go log down low like this. I can go for another Wizard too if I need. I'm going to go NATO actually right here. Wizard is going to clean up that Lumberjack in a second. I think maybe one of these days. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. I'm just going to go Wiz the back, and I don't believe he has a big spell, so this should be hypothetically a good matchup here. Let's go for the Expo like this. Larry's to get to my Tornado, just in case he tries to cheese me. If he goes E-Dragon, you know what we have to do, guys. He's going to E-Drag, isn't he? He's going to E-Drag, yep. Let me pull this other lane. Beautiful. Get on tower. Go, go, go. Let's go log as well to keep this Expo alive for as long as possible, and now we can just chill, get the King Tower activation with the E-Dragon, and yes, that is beautiful right there. We take some damage, of course, but nothing that I am, you know, too concerned about, I guess. So, he's going to Collector again. Prediction. Do we get it? We do not. He goes Lumberjack, though. That's actually even better. Wait a minute. We just won the game. That's on tower. Let's go for a prediction to end the video. Come on. Predict the E-Drag to end the video. To end the video? Yes, sir. Oh, and log for the healer. Beautiful right there. We come up with the victory. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And, of course, as always, enjoy the Butch clip and have a great rest of your day. And, yeah, have a good one. Peace.